The regiment spokesperson stated that as a result of the successful clearing operation, the Ukrainian Prisoner of War Exchange Fund has been significantly replenished, allowing for 64 captive Ukrainian soldiers to come home in a future prisoner exchange. Recently, in the Huliai-Poli direction, Ukraine's 225th Assault Regiment captured a massive group of 64 Russian infiltrators in the rear. Ukrainian soldiers conducted a sweep in 5 villages and the surrounding area from Ternuvate through Vozdvizhivka to Verkhnya Tersa, as Russian infiltrators kept surrendering when they approached. Additionally, some were tasked with searching for Ukrainian drone crews behind the line and engaging them in order to deprive the Ukrainian soldiers on the front line of drone support, while denying Ukrainian commanders the ability to surveil the front line in real time with reconnaissance drones. Additionally, their job is to gather intelligence, identify weak points in the Ukrainian defenses, and map out Ukrainian positions, which then can be targeted by Russian drones, artillery, and glide bombs. These Russian soldiers were captured after successfully infiltrating behind the Ukrainian defense line. The task of these Russian soldiers was to infiltrate through Ukrainian positions and conduct raids on command posts and supply lines, thereby creating chaos in the Ukrainian rear. This is exactly the shortcoming of these tactics, because only a small team of 1 to 3 soldiers can get through the Ukrainian lines. Approximately 80 to 90% of infiltration attempts are neutralized by Ukrainian drones. As a result, only a handful of Russian soldiers manage to slip through, meaning they need to wait for a long time to accumulate enough forces to pose a threat. Usually, expendable Russian soldiers with minimal training are sent on these missions, with some of them only being sent in to raise a Russian flag in a certain village, so that Russian commanders can say they have captured it, subsequently marking vast amounts of uncontrolled territory as under Russian control. When Russian forces are either detected or suspected to be operating in the rear, Ukrainian teams are first dispatched on dedicated clearing missions. Throughout the operation, they are supported by reconnaissance drones, providing constant overwatch, while FPV drone crews remain on standby to strike immediately once the enemy is located. When contact is made, Ukrainian forces prefer to eliminate the infiltrators with FPV drone strikes flying into the Russian position in order to minimize the risk to their own soldiers. The Russian disadvantage is that they are cut off from reinforcements and are mostly undersupplied. During the infiltration, they can only carry limited supplies with them, and without stable logistics, they can only be resupplied by Russian drones, which can reveal their position. This leaves them without food and necessities, while they also lack ammunition for sustained firefights, prompting them rather to surrender than die in vain, as proven by Ukraine's recent operation, where 64 Russian infiltrators that finally made it through the line were immediately detected, caught, and taken prisoner. If the Russian soldiers still refuse to surrender, Ukrainian forces continue using drones and grenades until the enemy is neutralized or forced out of cover. Only then do Ukrainian infantry move in to conduct the final close-quarters clearing action, systematically searching every room and underground shelter to ensure no infiltrators remain there alive. If FPV strikes are not feasible, drone-dropped or hand-tossed grenades are used instead, as Russian infiltrators typically hide in basements, cellars, and other concealed underground positions where grenades like these are especially effective. The drone hovers silently above a quiet rural road, scanning the terrain for movement. From its elevated vantage point, a lone soldier becomes visible, moving quickly across an exposed intersection in an apparent attempt to reach cover. The battle intensifies along another contested sector of the front. Ukrainian reconnaissance units have identified a concentration of Russian forces moving into what they believed was a concealed position. Unbeknownst to them, every movement was already under constant aerial surveillance. As the Russian troops settled into the area, Ukrainian drone operators began tracking their exact coordinates, waiting for the ideal moment to strike. From high above, reconnaissance drones monitored every vehicle, trench, and tree line. The Russian position appeared well hidden beneath the surrounding vegetation, but thermal and aerial observation revealed its true layout. Once the target was confirmed, the strike team prepared a coordinated attack designed to eliminate multiple positions in rapid succession. Without warning, precision-guided munitions slammed directly into the Russian position. A powerful explosion engulfed the area, sending debris and smoke high into the air. Several defensive positions disappeared almost instantly, as secondary detonations suggested ammunition had also been hit.